Alex Hanser here, coming to you on, I believe the date is June 28th in the year 2018. So maybe you've seen the fires in the national news here in the state of Colorado. People have been on edge here in the local community. There is a number of bans on burning at this moment. Last night, the news came in about a whole new fire in Costilla County. It's Forbes Park. Forest Park, for those that don't know, is one of the forested parts of that particular subdivision. And I've said before, though I don't advocate moving to Costilla County if you're not up to code at the moment, but I've said before that I think, obviously so, that in a major forest fire situation, if it's a matter of life or death, the flat prairie portion of Costilla County is a safer area than many areas in Colorado that's heavily forested. In fact, some of these rural areas, including my particular community, it's one road in, one road out. Meaning, if there was a fire that was coming uphill, for example, this could be a situation where people's lives are at stake, could be at stake, could be at risk. And I'm basically, one could say, gambling with my life. Many are that live in parts of Colorado where there are many trees. And so there is an advantage to getting up to code and doing whatever is necessary to be able to live on your land in Costilla County for those with the economic means to. Because you have to consider the benefit in the future, if these problems continue, of a property with your home on it that's basically safe from a roaring wildfire. We are in a historic drought. There are areas in Colorado that are running out of water. It's actually taken a few years to really see the result of whatever it is that's taking place. I do think that the climate is changing. I think that the changes in the sun have a huge influence over cycles of drought and periods in which there's more abundance of water. I think the planet is changing. I appreciate the fact that you clicked on this video for information, but this isn't just going to be about the fire itself. This is about the root cause of whatever is going on. And where are we going to go from here? I think that there's a lot of people in prayer at this time for the town of San Luis. So keep the town of San Luis, Colorado in your prayers. Pray for San Luis. There's actually a legend about the town being protected when the people put their minds together when they were being attacked. And my friend Angelus believes that the power of prayer is real, especially when people put their thoughts together. They may, in some cases, even be able to manifest something like that prayer manifesting as something real. There's something about people coming together and praying. There's something about communities coming together in a disaster. There's something about disasters in some circumstances bringing out the best in people. Sometimes just living in realities to where we have no threats and we're full of resources. It's difficult to be grateful for certain things and for communities to come together, especially when people are able to kind of divide into their own little walls and boxes and of the like. And then you have these natural disasters that are occurring right now, major fires and other things. Sometimes people come together for the very first time ever because of such an event. So at the moment, getting back to the story, there are people that are evacuating the Forbes Park area that are meeting at the Fort Garland Community Center. I believe there's going to be a meeting there at 1 o'clock today. I'll just leave you with this information. There's a link down below to offgridco.com where there is additional information and a news report on the story. I'm Alex Hanser signing off. Pray for San Luis, Colorado. Pray for Costilla County, Colorado. Pray for the rest of Colorado. And we feel that people have trespassed against us or harmed us. Let us not return with anger. Let us pray that they will have compassion. There's been a real lack of compassion for either people living on their land or what we have right now with the situation with children in cages. We have a lack of compassion on our planet, and it's manifested like a virus from county to county to county. I mean, the fires that we're seeing are really just the aftermath of the fires in the hearts and minds of Americans. Don't you find it interesting? Now we're seeing fires after a period of so much human cruelty. So what can we do other than pray? We can treat each other a little bit better. Think about that. We can treat each other a little bit better. I think that's a better way to prepare than just simply having lots of food and getting religious. Have people actually looked into their heart and how they treat each other? When I look at how Americans are treating each other, there is no surprise that's the direction that America is going. Why we're in the mess that we're in geopolitically, nationally, down to like heroin epidemics. Like, people are suffering. People are cruel to each other. Have you seen it? Maybe people should stop being so cruel to each other. And maybe if there is such a thing as a God, and I think there is, sorry to the atheists out there, but to those of you that believe in God or say you do, but you also believe in being cruel, I'm telling you, this is hypocrisy. If you really want to pray to God, it's more than just pray to God. You treat your neighbor, you treat the people moving into your community, you treat the people in the community better than you did last year. Each year we have an opportunity to become better people, because we're not going to live forever. We're going to die one day. And all this materialism on all of our homes, and none of those things are going with us. None of those things are going with us to heaven. No matter how nice your home is, no matter how educated your children are, whatever status they are, you're not taking that to heaven if you believe in such a thing. It's going to come down to whether you're a good person or not, or whether you were cruel to others. I mean, it's all coming down to that. You think that this is going to be the end of the natural disasters that are going to hit our country? It's the beginning. This is just the beginning.